All right, just lining the robots up again, closing up the field. We got a green light, looking for a thumbs up. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Power up.
All right. Lots of motion on both sides of the table. Team Inconceivable claiming the red switch. Robonauts helping him out. 2 cubes in the red switch. All 3 robots moving on red. 2 of them getting past the auto line on blue. Robo Chiefs, yikes. Missing the shot and then getting tangled up with Bizarre Bots Robotics. All right, well, they try to get themselves detached from each other. Robonauts going to work on the scale now. Adding some power cubes to the scale. Red controlling the scale and their switch. Blue's got 1 power cube in their switch to give them control. But now Robonauts going to move over and start playing some defense on the blue switch. Robo Chiefs and Bizarre Bots still tangled up. Now we've got Team Inconceivable going to work on the red vault. Getting a levitate power up. Looks like they've got a boost working as well now. Working towards a higher level boost power up since they've got control of the scale and the switch. Robonauts still looking to play some defense on the switch. Blue boosting their switch right now, so they're getting double points for the switch. As we come down to about a 1-minute mark. Looks like it's been decided that these 2 robots are not going to get untangled from each other. And they're going to stop for the match. So we've got a bit less action, but still lots of contention. Red team using their boost now. They're going to use that on just the scale, so they're getting double points for the scale. Blue Alliance not currently making a move to stop that, so they get lots of double points on the scale, still earning points on the switch for the Red Alliance. Red also contesting the blue switch, keeping them from controlling it. As now we move into the endgame period, looking to make some climbs. Illuminati winching themselves up off the ground, over the bricks, into the air. Team Inconceivable deciding if they're going to make it over to park on the platform. Robonauts getting themselves nicely positioned with about 5 seconds to go. Looks like teams are pretty much happy where they are. So if you just saw our head ref, Dancing Dave, has given a yellow card to Team 5494 Bizarre Bots. They made contact with Team 1768 inside 1768's frame perimeter, causing some damage. And that has been deemed worthy of a yellow card. So that has been given to their team for contact inside the frame perimeter. All right. Who took down the boss? The Red Alliance. With a score of 350 to 196. Red Alliance grabbing 3 ranking points in that match. 2 for the win, 1 for the auto quest. Looks like those high-ranking teams staying where they are, but Robo Chiefs moving up to number 18.
All right. Match number
75.
Match number 75. Let's meet the teams down here on red. Give it up for team 1350.
The Rambots.
We got team 1786.
The Robotics team.
And team 3623.
The Terrorbots.
Down here on blue, give it up for team 2262.
The Robo Panthers.
We got team 467.
The Colonials.
And team 1100.
The T-Hawks.
All right, we got a green light. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Power up.
All right, teams heading out, crossing that auto line. Looks like we got all 6 robots across their respective auto lines. 1 cube into the switch for blue. Looks like 1 cube just missed the switch for red. So it seems like blue will get the auto quest. Red falling just short. Need to drop a cube into the switch to get credit for that ranking point for the auto quest. A couple cubes in the blue switch now. At 1100 grabbing his second power cube. See if they can drop it into the scale to claim that for the Blue Alliance. They toss it in, and Blue Alliance earning points for both their switch and the scale. 467, the Colonials, almost teetering over on that platform as they line up to drop another power cube into the scale. Blue Alliance now having a good hold on the scale in the center of the field. On the Red Alliance, the Terrorbots looking to earn some power-ups in the vault. 1100 now responding with some power cubes to the vault on the Blue Alliance. So we've already got a couple power-ups used for the Red Alliance. Looks like they just used a boost on their switch, and they've already got a Levitate saved up for later. Colonials looking to play some defense on the Red Alliance switch now, loading power cubes into the blue side of it to prevent the Red Alliance from using it to score. In the meantime, 1100 allowing them to use the boost power-up, doubling the score for both the scale and the switch. And just as that ends, looks like a force power-up going to be used by the Red Alliance, so they're going to start earning some points for the scale, despite the power cubes pointing towards the Blue Alliance. So we got Levitates already used on both sides, all 3 power-ups used by the Red Alliance. The red switch still tipped towards blue. Team 1786, the robotics team, seeing if they can do something about that. Colonials deploying some ramps for the Blue Alliance as we reach the end of the game. The T-Hawks almost teetering over. Looks like they're able to get up onto the ramp. See if they're high enough off the ground. They're a bit tipping off the front with 10 seconds left. See if 2262, the Robo Panthers, can get up there as well. On the Red Alliance, Team 1350, the Rambots getting parked on the platform. Our head ref Dave has said that Team 1100's bumpers are just below the line, and so they are not awarded the climb. All right, it's time to see who defeats the boss. It's the Blue Alliance. With a score of 361 to 106, Blue Alliance takes the win and grabs a 3rd ranking point for completing the auto quest.
All right, match number 76. Let's meet the teams down here on red. Give it up for team 35-66.
Gone fishing.
We got team 71-64.
Road Hazard.
And team 40-42.
Murphy's Lawyers.
Down here on blue, let's hear for team 54-91.
Cognitive Hazard.
We got team 40-48.
Redshift.
And team 32-36.
Triforce.
All right, we got a green light. Green light and a thumbs up. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Power up.
All right, the field is randomized. Team 32-36 Triforce going very far, a little too far, looking to tip the scale for the Blue Alliance. No power cubes in switches or scales, but lots of movement. Looks like that's 3 auto runs for each alliance. All right, and now teleop begins. Redshift holding a power cube high, gonna drop that off into the blue switch, start earning their alliance some points. Triforce now picking back up that cube that they had in auto, and now they're going to drop it on the scale. So we've got red switch going for red, blue switch going for blue, and the deciding factor is the scale, which is tipped in blue's favor now, so their score is climbing faster than red's. Redshift carrying that power cube way above their heads, gonna drop it into their switch, hoping to prevent any defense that comes from the Red Alliance in the future. All right, now Triforce lining up to place another power cube into the scale. They want to make sure their alliance has a firm grasp on the scale, prevent the Red Alliance from taking it over and switching the points to being for their side. All right, looks like blue's got some action in the vault now. Looks like that's thanks to Cognitive Hazard doing some work, passing power cubes off to their human player through the exchange zone. Blue Alliance has a levitate power up in use. And now Team 40-48 Redshift playing some defense on the red switch, seeing if they can get it tipped against them to stop them from earning points there. Now Murphy's Lawyer is going to work on the red vault. They've got a couple power cubes in levitate already. See if they can get one more to give them that free climb. Gone Fishing looks to be fishing for some power cubes. See if they can get those onto a switch or onto the scale. And now Blue Alliance going to boost their switch. That's going to get them double points for having control of their switch. Now got a force power up used on the blue switch as well. It's going to make sure they maintain control of their switch for 10 seconds. And as we approach the final seconds, some last second climbs going on. Triforce getting up in the air. Gone Fishing hooked on to the rungs, but not able to get themselves up. All right, let's see who defeats the boss this time. It is the Blue Alliance. The score is 352-162. Blue Alliance claims victory, earns them 2 ranking points.
number
77.
All right. Let's meet the teams down here on red. Give it up for team 5735.
It's the Control Freaks.
Team 88.
TJ Squared.
And team 3555.
Illuminati.
Down here on blue, let's hear it for team 5494.
Bizarrebots Robotics.
We got team 2370.
The iBots.
And team 6723.
Team Redbot. This is shaping up to be a bit of a playoff preview match as we got the number 1 seeded alliance, or number 1 seeded team on the blue alliance, number 3 seeded team on the red alliance. Could be a very crucial match to decide the rankings as we move into alliance selection.
All right, we get a green light. Looking for a thumbs up. Driver is behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Power up.
All right, all 6 robots on the move in autonomous. Looks like iBot's just missing their switch. 5735. Control Freaks able to take control of the red switch in autonomous. Looks like that may have been an auto quest for red. TJ Squared adding a second power cube to the red switch. And it looks like Control Freaks are going to make it 3. Oh, actually, they're going to make a move for the scale right off the bat. TJ Squared hoisting a cube up high. iBot's going to try to meet that. But you got 2 cubes going up for red. Oh, but 5735, Control Freaks dropping their cube. Scale remains balanced as each alliance has 1 power cube sitting atop it. Some early work on the power-ups by the Red Alliance. Team 3555, the Illuminati, already adding a 4th cube into the vault, getting themselves a levitate. Red Alliance hard at work on that scale, while each switch is controlled by its respective owners. iBot's trying to compete with what the Red Alliance is putting up, seeing if they can get the scale tipped back over to blue. Their partners, Team Redbot, helping them out there as well. Now going to drop a cube into the switch. All right, coming down to a minute left. Team 5494, Bizarrebots, doing some work on the blue vault, passing off of their first power cube. Make that 2 into blue vault, and now that's 3. They were saving those up. They're going to grab a levitate power up. Free climbs on both sides of the field. Red Alliance still able to maintain the lead in power cubes on the scale. That means that they still hold control, and now they're going to boost it. Now getting double points for holding control there. And that whistle means it's time to start thinking about climbing. If you can get 3 robots in the air, or rather 2 since both teams have used a levitate, that'll get you an extra ranking point for facing the boss. Team Redbot getting themselves up off the ground right away. Now the Illuminati looking to winch themselves up. They start to climb. They're in the air. TJ Squared looking to park themselves on the platform. iBot's joining their alliance on the platform. Let's see who takes down the boss. It's the Red Alliance. With a score of 421 points to 233. Red Alliance claiming the victory, plus an additional ranking point for the AutoQuest. See, iBots have been dethroned from number 1, dropping down to number 2. TJ Squared staying where they're at number 3. So still, lots of things can change in these last few matches as far as that top 8 picking alliances go.
All right, match 78. Let's meet the teams down here on red. Give it up for team 1729.
Team Inconceivable.
We got team 1831.
The Screaming Eagles.
And team 1350.
The Rambots.
Down here on blue, we got team 4905.
Andromeda 1.
Team 4564.
Orange Chaos.
And team 61.
The Intimidators. This is looking like yet another very important match. We got the number 4 ranked team on the Red Alliance. We got 7 and 8 on the Blue Alliance.
All right, we get a green light and a thumbs up. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Power up.
Field randomized, robots moving. 6 robots moving across the auto line. We got a cube on the blue switch, no cubes on the red switch. And as autonomous ends, looks like that will be a ranking point for the Blue Alliance. Now Orange Chaos taking early control of the scale, dropping that power cube that they carried with them during autonomous onto the scale right away. Gonna add another one to double it up. And their partners 4905 Andromeda 1 going to work on the switch. So we've got each switch controlled by its respective owner. Scale controlled by Blue Alliance, but Team Inconceivable now trying to do something about that. Starting to add some power cubes to the red side of the scale, but they've got some distance to make up as Orange Chaos continues adding power cubes to blue. Second power cube going up by Team Inconceivable. Meanwhile, Andromeda 1 loading power cubes into the exchange zone to put them into the vault. That's 3 power cubes in Levitate for Blue Alliance. They've got themselves a free climb. Orange Chaos still hard at work, keeping the scale tipped in favor of blue. Team Inconceivable trying to upset that balance as they load up with the power cube. See if they're going to line up to try to get that up onto the scale. Both alliances still controlling their own switches. So the deciding factor right now is really going to be how you use those power-ups and who controls the scale. All right, Orange Chaos loading up with another power cube. Going to see if they can get it on the scale. Meanwhile, the Intimidators, with 40 seconds left in the match, they're going to get themselves up nice and high right away to make sure that they're in the place they want to be when the game ends. See if they can get one more robot off the ground to face the boss for the Blue Alliance. They've got another power cube going into perhaps a boost for the Blue Alliance. And they will boost the scale, getting them double points as they continue to control it as they have for most of this match. Orange Chaos now looking to climb up onto the scale as well, as time is about to expire. And a last second park by Andromeda 1 Orange Chaos rolling off of the platform. All right, let's see who defeats the boss. In that match, it's the Blue Alliance. Putting up a score of 435 points to the Red Alliance's 145. Blue Alliance grabs 3 ranking points by picking up an auto quest as well. That's going to move Orange Chaos from number 7 to number 5. Intimidator staying where they are at number 8. And Andromeda 1 moving up to 11. Team Inconceivable dropping down to 7, but still in that top 8, which is an important place to be.
All right, match number 79. Let's meet the teams. Down here on red, give it up for team 78.
Ranked number 6, it's Airstrike.
Who are they? None other than team 716.
Usitex.
And 172.
Northern Force.
Down here on blue, give it up for team 1519.
Ranked number 1, it's Mechanical Mayhem.
Team 3623.
The Terrorbots.
And team 23.
PNTA.